back at it with a banger. Y'all, they said they denied Young Thug's bond. I got the video for you, and you want to say I got you? Come on. I don't like this shit either. I don't like this shit. Yeah, eat that candy, Thug. Hey, at least the man gained weight. Y'all know y'all don't see Thugger's bones in his face anymore. That man's picked up weight, pa. He was on them streets and it was killing him, pa, draining him. Stress. What if you were sitting in a cold-ass courtroom right now, facing life in prison for 30 years? How would you be feeling? Stay out in the streets. Who that? Who's that? Who's them? Is them the snitch? Is they telling on Thug, or what is they doing? I only know about Thugger. I heard there was some rats like y'all know that Gunna. But who these?
Under Ayala versus the state, or pursuant to Ayala versus the state decision by the Supreme Court of Georgia and its progeny going forward, decided February the 5th of 1993, cited at 262 Georgia 704. It's still our seminal case in Georgia in regards to the nature of bond. Of course, a trial court may release a person on bail if the court finds the person, one, poses no significant risk of flight from the jurisdiction of the court or failing to appear in court when required, two, poses no significant threat or danger to any person, to the community, or property in the community, three, poses no significant risk of committing any felony pending trial, and four, poses no significant risk of intimidating witnesses or otherwise obstruction the administration of justice. And that's OCGA 17-6-1 Echo. It requires the trial court to explain its reasons for the denial of bond to assist in appellate review. That's Lane at 247 Georgia 389. That granting or denial of bail will not be set aside unless there's a manifest and flagrant abuse of discretion, and that's a very old case, Jernigan versus the state, 118 Georgia 307 pinpoint 308 1903. Ayala requires, and we all know this, and this has been stated in earlier hearings, that the defendant has the burden of coming forward initially with evidence to show that he or she poses, no significant risk of fleeing, threatening the community, committing another crime, or intimidating a witness, This burden of production means that the person charged with murder must present evidence of the bond hearing on the factors that indicate roots in the community, which Mr. Williams has done on prior occasions. These factors include the defendant's length and character of the residence in the community, employment status and history, past history of responding to legal process, and prior criminal record. Court cites Lane 247 Georgia at 388. Once the defendant meets the burden of production, the state may present evidence to rebut it, placing, and then the court goes on to say that this is proper to place the burden of production on the defendant. So at that point in time, once that occurs, to protect the presumption of innocence, Ayala goes on to say the state has the burden of persuasion in convincing the Superior Court that the defendant is not entitled to pretrial release. This requirement means the state has the burden of proving by preponderance of the evidence that the trial court should deny bail either to secure the defendant's appearance in court or to protect the community. Depending on the quality of the defendant's evidence, the state may not need to present any evidence to carry its burden of persuasion. So I have determined in this case that Mr. Williams has in fact met.
See, that's why I said I don't like this shit. He's already called out too much shit for me. I don't even like that shit. I don't like that shit.
The preliminary standards to show that he has ties to the community and roots in the community. And I find that his employment status and history are sufficient. The thing that still troubles the court and has been presented to the state by the state in this particular continued proffer is that one of the factors I'm supposed to consider is or decide is whether or not Mr. Williams poses significant risk of intimidation or threatening of witnesses in particular. The state's proffer of recent conversations and interviews with witnesses in this case, attributing conduct to Mr. Williams, asking for permission to harm others, the court finds that would make him and pose a significant risk to the community. For that reason, I'm going to continue to deny bond at this time. That's my ruling.
Looking for an easy way to get that LLC next to your business name? Say hello to Taylor Brand.
Yo, he shouldn't have been threatening no witnesses. Come on, man. Good God. See, I don't like that shit. Even though they should have still released him. He wouldn't have hurt nobody. Thug ain't like that anymore. He sat in jail too long. He ain't wanting to be about that shit no more. I bet you if they let him out right now, that man gonna focus on getting money and nothing else but getting money. And probably some kitty cat. Meow. But see, that's it. He ain't gonna want to do no violence. Free thugger, fuck, gunner. Peace. I'm gonna be posting some more videos, so I don't like that. The video was crazy, but love y'all. Stay safe, stay blessed, y'all. Crazy.